Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Nikki, back at you with another video. Okay, today's topic is going to be about proteins and which ones are good for locs. That I think is good for locs. And you could do your research too, because some people ask me, about my hair, and it looks like it's pretty, I don't know, like pretty decent, I guess. It looks pretty strong. As some of you guys know that has been riding with me for a while know that I do protein treatments on my hair, and I do it every 6 to 8 weeks, probably every 2 months, when I start noticing a change on my hair. So there are 3 major proteins that I use in my hair. I use hydrolyzed proteins for one, and the 3 I use is wheat, soy, or silk. I don't really use silk that much because it don't penetrate the matrix of your lock as good as the other 2. I'm sorry if you hear somebody talking, it's the neighbors. But the number 1 hydrolyzed protein that I use would be wheat. I love it. Like, it literally keeps my hair strong. When you have some breakage going on in your hair towards the end or mid or whatever, using a protein treatment can really help. So I'm going to break down to you some of the things that each of those proteins do for locks. Okay, I'm going to start off with wheat and hydrolyzed wheat protein. It increases your hair ability to retain moisture. I really do notice after a protein treatment that my hair just loves moisture and it stays in much longer. I'm sorry if I'm moving the camera, I apologize. The second thing is that it adds volume to my locks. Like, it brings volume to my hair too, but my locks, it just seems like they get a little bit thicker, because it adds that protein, It reduces your hair porosity. So, like, if you have low porosity hair and have problems with products getting into your hair, a hydrolyzed wheat protein can help. I don't know why I stumble with my words, like, literally. And it also improves the smoothness of your locks, like how smooth they are, how good the hair lays down. And like I said, I get protein treatment every 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. The second one is soy, which is a really good one too. Soy protein, it can reach the lock's matrix, which is the middle of the lock, because if you get a protein treatment, you just don't want it to lay on the surface. No, you don't want it to just be on the top. You want something that's going to go in and help restore the lock itself. Okay, but with soy, it gets through, how can I say this? The matrix is the core of the lock. So it don't just sit on the top of the lock. It does not just sit on the top of the lock, but it goes into the second layer of the lock. And it can get to the matrix. It can. But it doesn't get to the matrix as much as the wheat protein. I hope I'm making sense here. I hope I am. Because I stumble over my words a lot. When it seems like once the camera's rolling, it's like I stumble so bad. But hydrolyzed soy protein, it strengthens and mends your hair fibers, which is wonderful, especially for breakage. Like, if you have a really bad breakage, I would recommend soy protein and wheat, both of them. I would literally get a conditioner, a shampoo, or a treatment that has both of them in it. Or you can actually buy them themselves, mix it up, and put it on your hair and let it sit and let your hair warm up, you know, put a thermal cap on and everything. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. It increased the hair ability to hold moisture also. So yes, I do see that. And it helps with shine and smoothness. So as you can tell, these two do two different things, but also do the same thing. That's why me personally, I use both. I have talked about this before in one of my old videos, but I'm just letting you guys know now what I use, which ones I use. But yeah, so the last one is hydrolyzed silk protein. Now that helps with elastic. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. You know, elasticity. Yeah. Seeing how much your hair is elastic. Oh my goodness, I so just butchered that, but yeah, it really helps with that. I think hydrolyzed silk protein helps with elasticity more than the other two. Especially if you're noticing that, like, if you're smoothing your hair or putting your hair in a ponytail and you notice that it'll break easily, I would say use silk protein because it helps with that. Like, your hair, you can stretch your hair out a little bit more, especially if you do a lot of styles and you don't want your hair to become weak. Silk protein would be wonderful. Like, seriously, like, even if it's in your shampoo, but too much protein is also terrible for you too. Don't overdo it. Don't constantly use shampoo that has a lot of protein in it. If you see hydrolyzed wheat protein more at the top of the ingredients, kind of stay away from it. Use it sporadically because too much protein can make your hair too strong to where it breaks. You get what I'm saying? So try not to use it too much. Every 6 to 8 weeks as needed. But yes, I love silk protein. Another one that could be possibly good only for the outside layer of your locks is keratin. Hydrolyzed keratin protein. It helps mostly with the outside of the lock. So keratin is really good too. It definitely helps with shine. So keratin and silk is kind of the same, but silk really does help with elasticity. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to break that down to you guys. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Those three are the main ones I think people should use because I've noticed a lot of benefits with my locks and the thickness and the shine and the elasticity and all of that. And sometimes I do add all three. I'm trying to think of the actual brand that I use. Oh my goodness, at the top of my head, I can't even think right now which brand I use. But I know it's from Sally's, but I cannot remember for nothing. So if I do remember, I will put it in the description section. So yeah, but there's a couple of ones I use. I know for one that Affinity, I hope I'm saying that right, Affinity, they have a protein, shampoo and conditioner, but theirs have collagen and I think keratin. So it helps. It does help. It's a good protein, but it's mostly for like permed hair, and it's good for loose natural hair. But with locks, you need a protein that's going to literally get in the cortex of the lock. So wheat, soy, and I use silk sometimes when I feel like the elasticity of my hair is pretty bad. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do use a different type of protein or whatever, let me know in the comment box below. Or if you have certain shampoos and conditioners that have that, I want to know, because I personally just use the treatments. I feel like it does good for me. I don't have to shampoo. I don't want to use shampoo and conditioner that has a lot of wheat protein, or proteins in it anyway. Usually if I do see it more towards the top or the middle, I try to stay away from those. The least the better, because I do use use the treatments, the little square treatments, or I actually get the protein itself off of Amazon, which would be really good too. You could add it in with your deep conditioner if you deep condition your locks, or with your shampoo, or yeah. But yeah, you guys, thank you for listening. I know I'm rambling, and I know I butcher a lot of my words for some reason. But yeah, you guys, stay locked and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay locked in, beautiful or handsome. Bye.